Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to Plus One EXP and the Cult. I am Osarix Franco. I'm your real life stepdad and a cult leader here at Plus One. We're a weird little brand that multi-classes in tabletop game design, beard and skincare alchemy, and the Bardic College of Content Creation. The dream and hope here at Plus One is to help amazing designers find great players who love their games and help amazing players find great designers whose games they can love. And we are back playing Blister City. It has been many moons. How many moons
It's been
exactly?
3 months. We have not played since January 10th.
Yeah, it's been a minute is kind of the point of the things and stuff.
Hey, a lot's happened.
A lot's happened. But we are excited to be back. And in case you've forgotten our faces, because I certainly have, let's go ahead and go around and reintroduce ourselves. We'll start with the incredible Wasa.
G'day everyone, it is Wasa. I go by all of the pronouns, and I am playing Simon Says, the just an IT guy, actually a hacker.
Awesome. Next up is B.
Hello everyone. I missed all these beautiful faces. I'm Binar, they, them, and I am playing Earwig. I almost said the wrong bug. It's been too long. Go to someone else.
I opened the notes today and was like, right, these were the names. I'm right here with you. Sarah, who are you playing before you go to me?
I'm playing Ronnie Kicks, the neon cowboy, who has an incredible life as a robot man. And also, I realized, I was thinking about this earlier, this is like the 3rd or 4th time I've played a robot man. So I think that's starting to say something about me. Anyways.
I think this is, yeah, we can talk about that off.
Yeah,
off
for sure. You know, we'll do that. We'll do that Blister City After Dark kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Keegan, why are you here?
Hi, I'm Keegan EXE. Yeah. I'm Keegan EXE. I wrote this game. I'm running this game. Y'all, a lot's happened. Am I completely out of focus for everybody? It's always so hard to know if my Google's fucking up or
you're out of focus for me.
No, I'm out of focus. I thought I was out of focus, and then I tried to fix it, and I think I made it worse.
Oh. I do love that you have like a very moody, dark vibe, and the rest of us are just like bright, sunny day. I feel like there's nothing I can do about it either. The sun is just blasting.
Huh. This is certainly a fun way to experience me being here.
It feels kind of like maybe, you know, you've been anonymized on a true crime show.
Oh, I love that.
There you go. There they are.
There we go.
Okay.
I had to turn off autofocus. Let's turn it back on and see if it makes me blurry again. No? All right. I'm going to just leave the camera controls open for when this happens again. Hey, everyone. We're back. We've been running through the adventure in this game. A lot's happened. You all are mostly... the adventure in this game is a big mystery. You all are mostly at the end of it. Do we want to sort of recap what's happened and what we know for all of our sakes, especially mine?
I'll take a stab at like the broad thing. So essentially, we are a group of individuals that take different jobs throughout Blister City, and we got word that a acquaintance slash friend who has grown more dear to us over time, Brick, was being arrested for the murder of James Pearl Jr., or was it just James Pearl Sr.?
He's getting arrested for the murder of James Pearlman Jr.
Pearlman Jr. There we go.
Yeah.
And there was some details about that where Pearlman had been shot in all of the right places to actually kill him. There was video evidence of Brick doing this. The cards are stacked against our homeboy Brick. So we have spent the last, I don't know how long in-game time, but we've spent a considerable amount of time.
It's been probably 2-3 weeks at this point, I would say.
Navigating the different factions within Blister City to try and prove Brick's innocence. This has involved releasing a bunch of people from an underground science facility where they were being tested upon. This involves trying to detach a robot from a collective, doing a rodeo fight scene with a bull in the center with a machine gun. I know that I'm missing more here.
I know we
sure.
found the people who fabricated the videos.
Yes. We know who fabricated the videos. We have an idea of where the gun came from. It was from, I want to say it starts with an A, Keegan.
Aries.
AriesNet. Yes.
Yeah.
I've been playing too much Borderlands, so I was like, Atlas?
Yeah.
I'm like, that's not right.
Atlas is so fair there.
But it was not right.
We have the data the evidence we have on a little Google sheet, so I'll
That's
happily go
right.
through it
Yay.
real fast. The gun used to execute James Pearlman Jr. It was made it's like some pretty advanced tech. It's made in an AriesNet weapon lab. And you all found a sticky residue on it that was used to place fingerprints, and it was fired with surgical precision. We have since found out that gun was probably given to the Red Sands to help them murder James Pearlman. We know they have access to that sticky residue, and even better, last session we called them and they were like, yeah, we murdered him. So that was what you needed from that gun. Good job there. The body, the 6 gunshot wounds. We also know who fired the gun. It was your good friend Gorilla, who lives in the Rainforest Cafe.
Forgot about the Rainforest Cafe bit.
Everyone forgets about it every session, and I have to remind everybody every session that his name is Gorilla because he was born in a Rainforest Cafe.
It just seems like it shouldn't be that.
Yeah, no, he was born in the cafe and they named him after the figure that acted as his father, the gorilla animatronic. And you all have never gotten
that lore.
I don't think you did. I've known this lore. And I've just been waiting to see if it popped up ever. It probably won't, so I can just drop it here. Some additional stuff about blah blah blah. Like the people who killed James Pearlman, and the cover-up of James Pearlman's death, the thing that is making Brick take the fall for it, was not done by the Red Sands. It was instead done by James Pearlman's wife and son, seemingly.
Yes. Correct me if I'm wrong, Keegan, though. We don't have the full motive of why yet, other than just like he was fucking around and seemingly they wanted to hide that.
Yeah. Where I just watched the end of last session, and it looks like the place you all sort of were mentally there is that you were not sure how much Rob Pearlman, who used the fictitious name Ron to make it very confusing for me, you don't know how much Rob Pearlman was in on the plan to bury Brick, but his mom definitely was, and it's unclear how much Rob and I should know her name, Julia, knew about what their husband or father were up to.
Okay.
The plan was not this session, but next session is going to be probably the finale. The big plan there was we were going to. This is sort of a cleanup session. Let's talk to any of the NPCs we want to talk to, figure out who needs to come join us in the finale, and get that last piece of evidence, I think. And then we wanted to talk to Swamp Girl Radio because we wanted to turn our little Tamagotchi Q into a news anchor.
Yes, our sweet baby boy.
And that feels about right. Where do we want to go first then?
I'm okay with starting with Swamp Girl Radio. Like, I know Simon would probably take the lead here.
Yeah,
I would.
With being like the Q's primary caretaker.
And also the one most interested in Leah from Swamp Girl Radio.
We're shipping it.
Yeah, the one we've previously described as her name's Leah because she looks like Leah. Fuck, what's that woman's name?
Yes, I know who you're talking about.
I don't. But that's okay.
Delaria. Leah Delaria.
Leah Delaria. You would know her as Big Boo from Orange is the New Black.
Oh,
correct.
It was like
a famous lesbian comedian.
We love it.
yeah, you all head down to the lower city to go through your little secret entrance to Swamp Girl Radio. You head down the hallway, and you're here in the radio station with Leah. It's like, hey.
I am definitely not wearing a Swamp Girl radio shirt because I think that was too much.
That was too much last time.
It was like the, oh my god, I'm the biggest fan, and then was like, oh, this is too much. I'm being overwhelmed. So is wearing normal clothes and has little Q.
Sorry,
I guess like
remind
in, like,
me what normal
Tamagotchi.
clothes look like to you.
What does that mean for you?
What does that mean for you?
What does that mean for Simon? It is like probably the rattiest jeans and like, you know, size shirt, hoodie kind of thing. Like I try to be as small and unseen as possible. But it's like the I've washed this hoodie so that it's nice and it smells like laundry.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That's
Classy.
perfect.
Yeah, that's Simon. That's Simon.
Leah's, Leah here's in a full suit.
Damn.
Fuck yeah.
I know what tax bracket I'm in.
There was no way to win that. If you had been dressed really nicely, she would have been wearing sweats. I was.
Yeah, yeah. Look, I don't think Simon would have worn a suit because that's like, oh, this is like other work and yuck.
Yeah, get out here, and she's like, "Hey, what's up?"
Yes. So my friends and I here, we have I guess made a new friend, and we were wondering whether or not you would want a co-host of some design to assist us with, you know, the whole problem that we're all dealing with.
And you see, she sort of carefully nods her head, and she's like, "You think you have what it takes to do radio?"
Oh no, not me.
Okay.
No, I'm very much in the background.
Mhm.
This
Why
is
am I blurry? So,
It's good.
I'm losing my mind.
Oh, you're clear again. You're clear.
Oh, you're
again.
good now. Oh, nope.
It's because I slapped it back to manual. We should be good now.
So like on side note, on TikTok, I have been getting these videos about this person making cyberdecks, which is basically building their own little computer and looks really cute.
I get the same.
I
videos.
think, yeah, so cute. So I have created, like, over the time with my darling little Q, a little baby cybertech for Q, which, like, I think has, like, the motifs of, like, you know, are we in the Black Iron Swarm? I get the names mixed up for us.
Yeah, you are in the Black Iron Swarm.
Yeah, it's like the Black Iron Swarm, just like this edgy little cyberdeck that has little baby Q in it. And I'm like, oh, open the cyberdeck like it's a little clamshell. This is Q, and I would say I would be taking Q, like take your child to work day, but I found them at work, and that was not a great time.
She's like, and you're thinking, Q here's my new news anchor.
Well, you'll be, you know, the voice
Like
and the presence,
co-host.
and
Yeah.
yes,
He's sort of the voice
possible.
of the past. I get you.
Yeah.
It's like it's very avant-garde, very throwback to, you know, a digital co-host. It's yeah, I'm into it. We could try this.
I've been as ethically responsible as I can be, but obviously you can't.
You can only teach your children so much.
Exactly. I'm glad you understand. Here, let me, and then like I kind of like go to show all of the little bits and bobs that I've done with Q to help like rein them in as like a little learning module.
I think what happens is you're going to like reach for a bit and bob on it, and she's like reaching with an aux cable at the same time. Get like the awkward like hands in the same spot at the same time.
Yes. and it's just like frozen, ears go like bright red kind of thing, and then it's like be cool, be cool, be cool, be cool. Be cool.
Yeah, perfect.
And yep, that's it.
Yeah.
Everyone in the back is seeing this, and like you can see the speech bubble in the cloud. It's like be cool, be cool, be cool. That's just like covering the entire scene.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, she's like, if I remember when you called me, what we're planning to do is you have some sort of footage for me as well. You wanted me to distribute.
Yes.
Yeah,
was this the footage of like Gorilla doing it, or I can't remember exactly what the footage was.
Yeah, you had footage of Gorilla doing the murder, and then there was like an unclear moment last session, and we can say we did this between where we were now, where it was. I was not sure if your all's plan was still to pin the murder on Rob, which is what it was last session. Is you were like, what if we digitally altered this to look like Rob instead of Gorilla?
Yeah.
I think so.
Like, what if we
That
use
sounds
their
right.
exact same games against them?
Yeah, I think it was sort of a draw Julia out kind of a ploy, right? Like, we recognize that we can't necessarily sway this too much, but we can fuck over the people that tried to fuck over our friend. So yeah, switching it.
Yeah, cool. She's you give her this new stuff, and it's she'll release it when it's dramatically appropriate. You need her to release it.
Yes.
And she'll do it alongside Q.
Hell yeah.
It'll be his first day on the radio.
Yeah. I'm like, does Simon need to do anything to be like, Q, be a good boy?
Yeah, give me like a final hack roll, and we'll call this like how Q is going to do at the station.
Okay.
Plus how good we did at faking the video footage.
Yeah. I roll a D100 and I have to get like
under your stat.
8.
Yeah, that's under your whatever hacking.
Yeah.
You have trained Q well enough that he will behave for a bit at the very least. If he is to become a long-term co-host, more training will probably need to be done. He can hold himself together for.
Yeah. I'll definitely
make a good impression.
Yeah. Don't fuck this up for me, my guy.
Don't water him after midnight. Don't feed him.
Yeah.
Etc. Etc. Yeah.
It's full gremlin storyline. Yeah. So well, I will leave Q in your very capable hands, and if you need any help, let me know. Yeah, that's my job. Well, yeah. I'm gonna go now.
Bye.
Yes.
I feel like I wanted to cut to Ronnie like watching with his arms folded across his chest and kind of like looking down Earwig like, is that what I look like when I
look back up at you and just, how bad would it hurt your feelings if I said yes?
The red and everything? Like,
well, not the red, because you don't I didn't put that in there, but everything else kind of, yeah, a little bit. Just like,
do you think it works?
I mean, I can't tell. Really can't tell.
Fair enough. And at that point, like, if we regroup, it's just like, good job, buddy.
Oh,
good job.
What's that tweet? She let me hit it because I'm goofy or whatever.
How you feeling, Simon? You've been spending a lot of time with our little guy.
I think that everything should be fine. I did my final checks, and well, Leia's quite good at their way around the database. So I think that we're all good. Should be fine. I'll do a check-in after we do everything that we want to do, but
How does it feel to co-parent with Swamp Girl?
terrifying.
You're doing good. You're doing fine. You're doing fine.
You're raising a child with the girl.
Yeah.
What could go wrong?
Yeah, baby AI that's like, I'm hungry. Feed me.
Hungry for data, please.
I'm hungry. Give me your personal data.
Nom 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 nom.
I'm hungry. Feed me your social security number. I really should have taken this angle with him faster.
I
This is on me.
I crave personal data, Papa.
What's the password to your Facebook account?
Joy,
Give me
like
your last 2 messages.
you have to be a billionaire for a Q. That little lad has expensive taste.
Mm-mm.
Take those zeros in that bank account.
He needs their routing numbers.
Hell yeah.
I think kind of my next interest would be to try and get some, because we've got the Derby. Remind me, Keegan, do we know who hosts the Derby? Is it just like is there a particular faction behind it?
Oh, is there a particular faction behind it? There wasn't until right this second.
Hell yeah.
And now it's the Diamonds.
Fuck. Okay. That's the one I didn't want you to do.
Hey,
but that actually,
they're the thing that makes perfect sense here, unfortunately.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Yeah.
Because I think, like, from my perspective, part of this is just going to be kind of setting up who's showing up, who's helping us out on the throwdown sort of a thing. So I was looking at our factions, and remind me, like, the Diamonds do they have like a
let me just go through our factions are standing with them and sort of who they are, if that is
broke
helpful.
into their house. I think
that's
the big house.
We broke into their house.
Yeah, we have individuals that could help. I'm wondering more from like a faction side of the things. Do we have like a group?
I got you. You have a few. This is why we track Faction Alliance. So I'm going to start from the bottom with our minor factions. You have the Override. They don't like you. They are the other hacker group in the city.
My bad.
And last session you took Winky hostage to.
Oh shit! They're still duct taped in our apartment. I'm pretty sure.
God, they are.
I thought we gave them away to the robot people.
Should we give them away to uplifters or?
You gave them away to the Gravediggers.
That's
right.
Oh my
god! Yeah, we did.
And the Gravediggers hacked her brain in front of you and got you.
That's right.
That is how you got the information that Gorilla did it last session.
That's right. Yes.
Is she had the unaltered video footage in her brain. So they're not likely to help you, even though Node told
they gave me a child.
Even though Node told you he was going to erase Winky Face's brain the last few hours of it so that she doesn't remember you taking her hostage. They likely won't like you still.
I think that's
the Diamonds are the faction that is all of the lower city it's like all the lower city elite getting together and beating the shit out of people, basically. It's like hey, we're rich and we can do violence without it coming back on us. That's cool. That's the Diamonds. They're the ones who are hosting the Kentucky Derby. Sorry, the new Kentucky Derby. We have Swamp Girl Radio. We just talked to them. Kit Bash is a small faction. They're not likely to be super helpful here. They're about your size. Like other like middle and upper city kids. The Crusade is Earth. They're not going to help you.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of
that makes sense.
I know we're maybe not necessarily the good guys, but
they're not going to help you. There's the Singularity. They have not come up. They were in one of your backstories. For our major factions, the Church of the Gunrunners, they're the ones who locked you in a pew and tried to kill you.
You locked, let's be very clear. You locked the one person who can't be gassed.
Like, I'm sorry, that was their problem and their fault.
And they're still pissed.
So good.
I forgot that got turned around on me, so I'm pissed all over again.
It was so good. It was so
and
good.
It was so good.
Ambition's Hand is the effectively the cops in the city. There are not like an official policing force because Blister City's not an official country
Mhm.
or anything like that. They're the closest thing there is to a police force. They don't like you particularly
Shocking.
because you blew up a car in session 1.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, guys.
I-
Sorry about that. That's
we're not sorry.
I'm gonna own that one.
Yeah.
That was me.
Children of the Red Sands, they're likely going to already be here because Gorilla is the one who did this murder, and he is the person from that faction you have interfaced with the most. Enterprise Alliance is a company. They mostly work in
I work
crypto.
there.
One of you, works there.
Oh yeah. I forget you have a job. That's weird.
Yeah.
It happens in the 8 weeks between sessions. Is
Yeah.
all of the shots of
I think,
them doing their
I
job.
think everyone forgets that Simon has a job.
Uplifters Anonymous, that is the other hacker group. They're the bigger hacker group. They are friends with you.
Yeah.
They could potentially help out. And then the
Yeah.
Gravediggers are the one you all are the best standing with. They are mostly information traders. And you have already gotten quite a bit out of them. So all that to say, out of the factions, you might be able to get the Uplifters to help you. The Children of the Red Sands already are. And then in the smaller factions, Swamp Girl Radio is already helping you.
So this was like the bigger play, I think, if I'm remembering right, we were kind of going for. Because James Pearlman was kind of trying to cut into the gun sales for AresNet.
He was working with Earth to
Yeah.
carry guns to the planet to sell.
Wasa B, you talk me through this because this is what I'm kind of thinking is like trying to get AresNet to kind of flex alongside here, right? Like it was pretty crazy that this even happened, that this family is doing this. So like kind of trying to pull AresNet or at least catch AresNet's eye with this thing to be like, hey, so people were fucking around in your business. Here's an opportunity to like make a show of power in like a safe or way.
Yeah.
What do you guys think? What are your thoughts on that? Is it like too big of a swing? Do we just kind of go with who we've got? I say that as knowing who we are and what we do.
Would we be able to pull AresNet with someone else? Like, or are they not friendly with other factions? Because it's like,
hey, this was a question last session, and it's been a while, so I will remind everyone. Of our 5 major factions, the top 5 at that list, so Gravediggers, Uplifters, Enterprise, AresNet, and the Children of the Red Sands, were all instrumental in kicking the Crusade off Earth the first time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Discovering that, the Pearlmans we're trying to do business with them again. It is not impossible that AresNet would help you out.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's too big of a swing then. I think this is the time for a big swing. Like, because we are trying to take down
before the finale. It's time for the big swing.
Yeah.
And these are the richest people on the literal planet. Like,
by a lot.
we're gonna need some help.
Yeah, because I
other
feel
guns don't like us.
Yeah, that's true. They don't like us, but they deserved it. And also, like, I think the top 3 factions we are friends with, like, if the 3 of them, like,
Crazy
we can, like, if we can work it so that, if they find out about this, then I feel like there is, like, a weird network that they have where they're like, no, we need to not make this happen. It might be enough traction for AresNet to also come into play. If it's like, what? Did you say top 5?
Yeah,
they're the only ones.
You're good with 4 out of the top 5 factions. It's not insignificant. You all have done great faction work in a way that I don't think you all have noticed until this moment.
Oh no, we've been tracking it, but it's sort of that thing. Like, I think I've been more distracted at the ones that we like keep getting worse with, and being like,
it's like, oh, the diamonds hate us.
Like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, the other 3 factions that are major factions, the Agents of Rot, have not come up in this game.
That's okay.
Mhm.
They can
Yeah.
vaguely tell the future was the belief on them. They're the ones who knew Mars was going to fall before it did. It is why they are so popular. They have not mattered. They are not likely to matter here.
Mhm.
Ambition's Hand did not exist when the city fell. Like they
Mhm.
were another faction that sort of became like, they were like a Kit Bash sized faction that
Yeah.
ended up becoming very big as it fell. And then the
Mhm.
Gunrunners are just big because there's a lot of guns in the city.
Yeah. So
Mhm. Mhm.
essentially there's two kinds of conversations I want to have. Some like talking either finding an AresNet agent or going to the AresNet office, figuring that out. And then the other one was Vlad from Chrome Dome, who we helped escape from the Diamond's basement. I would love to try and work with them to create.
I need to remind you really fast. Her
Okay.
name is no longer Vlad.
Oh shit!
As
What's
of
her name?
as of last session, she's the third Erica.
Yeah,
That's
that's right.
Fuck.
Fuck. Okay. Eric,
Uh,
all the Ericas then.
Yeah, then
Yeah.
talking to the
Mhm.
Ericas then about where we know that the Diamonds are hosting this, creating a diversion or something to kind of draw them away that will make it easier for us to do what we need to do in the Derby and kind of
Yep.
partnering on that.
And then the last thing, and I will remind this because it's been truly 3 months since we played.
Yeah.
Last session from Brick personally, you got the address for Rob Pearlman's secret apartment.
Yeah, didn't we go there though? And it was
We
like,
did not. We
oh,
left it for
okay.
this session.
Oh yes, okay.
I forgot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was like, I won't forget that one because there are important things there, so I will
Let's
point at it.
Yeah, let's cut to
Mhm.
going to that apartment then. I think there are other things we can kind of
Yeah.
Yeah.
roll
We might
with.
find something that will help with the other stuff that we want to
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
Yeah, one
Absolutely.
sec. Let me get my tablet up. Because I have the game on a tablet now, so I don't have to look at a fourth screen. I'm looking at a third screen, so I don't look at a second screen, I guess.
Yeah.
However
And when
many
you say that
seconds.
out loud, it sounds crazy. Bum, ba-da-da, dun, dun. I'm just trying to figure out where he would be in the city. Oh yeah, actually that one's easy. Okay, cool. Yeah, you get Rob Perlman's address and you start heading there. And it is in the Chrome district. This is a district you would recognize because it is where Chrome Dome is, which is your current home. It is truly right up the street from you all.
Oh, awesome.
The Chrome district is notable for its historically ostentatious shows of wealth. And when you're a lower city kid trying to hide in the middle city to hide your mistress, you do also go to the rich part of the city.
You know.
Yeah, you head to an apartment. You have the information break got you. You get through the front door. He knows all the little passcodes or whatever. He's been here a number of times. And yeah, you head into a like ridiculously nice 1-bedroom apartment. It is still like 5,000 square feet or something stupid.
Does he have any art on the walls?
Like people live like this in the middle city? What the fuck?
Right. Does he have any art on the walls, Keegan?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Is there any cameras in security that I can make it so that they don't see us walking in and peeping around?
Hey, sorry, I just realized this room has water damage on the roof. That's bad.
Oh no.
I'm gonna send a message about this real fast before my ADHD erases this.
Yeah.
Give me 1 second.
I thought you were just sort of really getting into character about
No,
Looking for cameras.
looking for
I happened
cameras.
to look up because you mentioned cameras and was like, oh, like that. And I was like, that's not a camera, that's water damage.
Just random cameras in your house. That would be so deeply concerning. I do feel like we look kind of insane walking into this apartment.
Mm-hmm.
Just the three of us. I'm riffing, Keegan, while you send the message. Don't
We're
worry.
good. We're good. I sent a message. I just needed to send it to my husband before I moved on because I would forget this as soon as the scene ended. It would get completely memory hold because it's not a detail of a campaign,
Yes.
Yeah, you head in. The doors, like extremely fancy, slide open. There is art on the wall. It is expensive art, you would guess. It is not particularly good.
That's fine. I just wanted to know if a care to make this like a more presentable, livable space had happened, or if this was truly more like a shell
Yeah,
apartment.
I think as you look around, this was probably professionally decorated.
Okay.
It does not have much actual personality, but it does look like a lot of money was spent on it.
Tracks.
There's like, a big living room with a huge fireplace. You head past the living room and into the bedroom. There's a big bed. There's also a desk in the corner.
Necessary.
I go over to the bed, and I want to like check under the mattress. I want to like flip the mattress
Yeah, we want to flip the mattress.
Ransack this shit.
for real.
Yeah, actually, everyone, let's just call this a ransack this shit roll. Everyone roll a stat you feel like makes sense to ransack. Like if you're looking for, I don't know, weapons, roll gun.
It's a D100, right? I haven't played this in literal
Sorry,
dog
it's D100,
like...
and we're trying to roll under whatever the stat is.
Yeah, I feel like I want to do tank because I'm just kind of like moving shit. I'm kind of looking for a secret safe. I'm not gonna lie.
I love that.
Yeah.
For you.
I'm looking at tech stuff.
I'm just rummaging like a rat.
I got a 48 under 55.
Okay, cool. That is very good. I'm in a stream right now. Okay, sorry. Still texting about the water damage. Yeah, you got a 48 out of 55 to roll tank to sort of fuck things up until you can find a safe or something.
Mhm.
Yeah, and I do think you're just sort of you're here to break it and destroy things to some degree.
You know that gif of the guy at the office, and you can tell he's like had a bad day, and he just starts flipping shit like on his like that's essentially what I'm doing, just like arms flailing as I walk through this house.
Yeah, I think you knock a painting over. It's like it's the painting here that is clearly the cheapest.
Okay.
And you knock it aside, and yeah, there's a safe behind it because that feels correct.
Awesome.
Yeah, big ass safe in the wall though.
I am gonna wait to see kind of what other folks are looking for, but absolutely I want to get into the safe.
Yeah, B, what are you looking for?
I rolled a 34 under 40. I feel like skulk makes sense. Like the skulk. I'm digging through this motherfucker's like all the drawers, like a little rat.
Cool. And then Wasa, what did you roll?
I rolled a 56. My freak is 65. So that's under that.
I love that being a stat. My freak is 65.
Yeah.
Oh, that delights me. Yeah. We will start with Sarah in that case. What is, I want to call him Ron. Oh, it is Ron. Because there's Ron and Ronnie in this because we didn't plan that ahead of time.
No, it just kind of worked out that way.
Yeah, Ronnie's found the safe.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna is it a well-made safe, I guess? Like if I try the little knob, do I get the sense that I can remove this from the wall or like just break into it, or do I feel like I'm gonna need my more technically minded compadres?
Let me look at what bullshit you have going on. Yeah, I think as you look at it, because it's the more fun option, it is like pretty well put together.
Yeah.
It does seem like there's some sort of like biometric locking to it.
Okay.
If there's like, it'll scan your face and it'll scan your eye or whatever.
Oh, don't I have? Yeah, I want to use my. I guess I'm looking around to see. I don't know if Ronnie knows what this man looks like.
That's a great question.
I think I'm gonna kind of like walk in to like the room where Earwig is like up to their armpits in a drawer, and just go, do we find any, like, I don't know, family pictures, or do we know if Ron has like a social media presence?
Yeah, let's hop over to Earwig real fast, who's been digging through these drawers. Yeah, I think as you dig through the drawers, you find. God, what do I even want to give you?
What do
I
you
love
want?
I love having you all roll and being like, what are they getting out of this? Yeah, I feel like as you sort of dig through these drawers, you find it looks like an old phone in here. Either like an old phone or like maybe a burner phone even.
I don't know where I found it, probably in some fucking underwear drawer, and I just hold it up like triumphant.
Banana.
Yeah, you pull it out. It is connected to like a little battery pack. It looks like he keeps it charged in case he needs it. The screen is locked currently.
I don't know, but I got a phone. I got a phone.
Hell yeah.
I don't think he's gonna have family photos on this. I don't. It just doesn't seem like the place for it. I don't know.
Let's hop over to Simon real fast. Simon, you are on his computer. You've managed to hack in. His password was password.
Fucking idiot.
Obviously.
You're like, all right, let's flex by hacking. Let's just try. Fuck.
Password
Yeah,
123.
yeah. Password 123.
Yeah, his password's password 1 through 3. His Wi-Fi is still using the default.
Cool.
Yeah, there's like that
man.
little like magnet thing or something that has like the password, and you're like,
It's on a sticky note on the like fucking monitor.
Yeah, and I think as you all get through this, I think as we are looking for family photos first, I think that'll open up a bunch of this. As you're poking through the computer to see what there is to find here, you do find like a full 3D scan of this man's head,
That was
just in case he needed it for something.
convenient. People really shouldn't. They really shouldn't want to keep this level of sensitive private data.
I feel like you see Simon
On a
visibly
password with
upset because Simon is at a computer screen where there is the passwords on a sticky note, and then the full biometric information is just like probably there's a folder like
It's
on like
it's
this
on the desktop.
Facial scan.
facial scan, and he turned it to like .gif or something to try to hide it, and it was like,
Incredible.
all right, well, let me fix that. And hey, what do you know? It opens. Yeah, there's a full like biometric workup on this man.
Yeah, Ronnie would just ask for a few minutes. He wants to see what what the RBG color settings are on like the different features, and he's going, all right, great, I'll be right back. And he's gonna go down to where the safe is, and activate his disguise mod.
Yeah, that's what I was like.
Yeah,
I know what you need this for.
Yeah.
Yeah, you turn on your disguise mod, and I'm probably gonna have you roll for something here. I'm gonna have you roll a skulk, but we're gonna treat it as if your stats 10 points higher for this because you got a lot of information on this man.
Even 50.
50 under 60, right?
Yep.
Damn, if I hadn't said that, that would have been a crit. Let's make that a crit. That's more fun.
Hey.
You easily get into. You like step up to the to it. It just pops open. You don't even have to press any buttons.
Can we just say that this guy is the most milk toast looking motherfucker? Just like just the most bland, boring. You've seen this person like on the side of a cereal box in
absurdly expensive haircut that looks like sort of every other guy's.
Yes. It's been getting surgery to just kind of become so wildly generic.
Yeah, it's very.
I feel like seeing him and Brick together just completely
it glazed over everybody's brain because they're so fucking average together. Everyone was like, I've never seen either one of these guys.
Correct.
And I think on this as well, this is what I'll give you on this crit is I think as Earwig's coming over to show you the phone, it scans your faces.
Incredible. Face
just
ID.
popping both of them open. So I will give you all now the stuff in these places. So let's start with Ronnie, who's over at the safe. I think in the safe you find let me think about ordering this, and so we're gonna start with to make the information we're finding more dramatic. We're gonna start with Earwig. You are poking through his phone. It looks like he has sent a series of text messages with one number. You don't recognize it. It is not labeled. It is the only thing in this phone. Is a series of texts he sent with one person. And they don't identify themselves. You get the feeling reading through these that he knew who they were when they gave him the phone. And they did not need to say who they were. And these people are much more careful about their data security than this man was. But as you're reading through it, you see pretty clear evidence here that Rob knew what his father was up to, who he was working with.
Oh, okay.
James, you mean?
Yeah.
So
you see,
Rob
this is
slash
Rob's
Ron
phone.
knew
Yeah.
that James was up to some shit.
Yeah, this is someone giving him the tip off. This is them saying, "Hey, we found this information. You can buy it from the gravediggers." And then like a few days later, him sending him a message that's just like, "And what do you want me to do with this?" I think Sarah over in the safe, we catch Ronnie digging through it. And there's like a series of like receipts and some other paperwork. You mean Rob being fired by Pope Fixtus, the crisis management company? Like fired as a customer,
Okay.
not like as an employee.
Yeah.
Because somebody else was offering them more money than him. And I think as you're going through this, it is pretty clear that his mom bought him out of Pope Fixtus so they could fix things her way, not his way.
Oh, okay. Got it. Yeah.
And I think as we get into the computer, Simon, you are poking through emails, personal files. You find a like series of exchanges between Rob and Julia here that are makes it clear both of them knew what Dad was up to. It is very clear Rob just found out about it. It is very clear that Julia's known the whole time. And you see some more stuff in here about he's like, I can't believe you cut me off from Pope Fixtus. I can't believe you're doing this cover up without me, etc. And between these things, what I will give you all is this cover up was done by Julia Pearlman. She is the one who has buried Brick in the long run. It looks like she buried Brick because she wants to name her shitty Nepo son the new head of Pearlman after this information comes out. And that she was like, I'm going to bury every bad thing you've done. And one of those things is Brick.
Yeah.
Like they'll never accept you, hiring the sex worker. If this gets out, it'll ruin us. I'm going to have him killed. And you can see them arguing about it a bit. And then there's a moment where you see Rob stops arguing about it. He's just like, hey, whatever. If you have to kill Dad and you have to kill, this guy, whatever. If that's what it takes to make me CEO, that's what it takes to make me CEO. B, you're fully muted.
That's because a fucking alarm clock's going off in my room, my house that I forgot was set. And so I'm just like gagging over here. I don't know if you can hear it.
No, not at all.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
Oh my God.
You're like, oh, it doesn't actually matter. Cool.
Oh, then it's a me problem. I'm just,
yeah.
I feel so bad for Brick.
Yeah. There's a moment where Rob comes to accept it. And then as you all are reading through these messages more, Julia and Rob sending a message to each other at the same time that is, did you kill him? They were planning to kill their dad and husband this whole time. they did not do it, but they did have the tools in place for when he died, exactly how this cover up was going to happen, which is why it happened so quickly.
Yeah.
Love it.
I mean, I think this gives us evidence to show AresNet that the Pearlmans do not intend to stop. Like, it wasn't a James idea. This is them fully coordinating with the Crusade to bring about a change here.
Yeah, and you see, actually, this is an interesting thing. I was like, I don't know, were they working? It seems like they knew James was working with the Crusade. It does not seem clear in this, at least, if they were planning to continue that work.
Okay.
And, you know, the question is sort of, does it matter?
Yeah, I mean, I think for me, no. If they were going to set up Brick for...
Does it matter to AresNet, though? Maybe.
I don't think it would... Well, maybe. I don't know. Like,
yeah.
I think if we spin it in such a way of like, hey, Pearlman felt comfortable enough in his position to try and pull this shit. You may need to show force to keep people from picking up the threads.
Yeah, Julia knows the ins and outs already. What's to say that if it becomes more like net positive for her, that she won't do the same thing?
Yeah.
And I will remind you all in this moment now, the other position Julia Pearlman currently holds is effectively faction leader for the Diamonds.
Yep. We love it. We love to see it.
Yeah, so that's also like this is like she will just like have like a power hit, and that might impact the AresNet as well, where it's like you might not matter.
The Diamonds are already bad for the city.
Yeah.
The Diamonds working with the Crusade is significantly worse.
Yeah.
And we were at their and we were at their facility where they had the big the thing with all the information on everyone.
Yeah.
Big scary AI, as well as the weird, like,
the weird lab.
Genetic testing, yeah. They're doing some shady shit.
Like, they're into some shady things. This is like pretty clear. The way this ties the Pearlmans to the Diamonds to the Crusade is pretty like ironclad.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, how do y'all feel about maybe heading home, doing a scrapbook night, just kind of taking some of this evidence, putting it in more narrative fashion to present to whomever, maybe.
Yeah, to presumably give to Q.
Yeah, we could order in some Thai or something, I don't know. Yeah.
You all discovering some of the worst information you've seen yet.
I think a pad thai would
kind of help with
pad thai and scrapbook would be good.
Oh, that's so real is the thing.
Yeah. I think all I would like to do with this information is like, okay, we've got these bits and pieces. Let's write it out so it doesn't require us to explain it. Feed that data into Q, but also like into like I'm thinking of like a folder that we can drop off with AresNet to say, here you go. You don't have to take our word for it. Here's documents.
The actual evidence.
Yeah.
So is it worthwhile to send it to Uplifters Anonymous as well? Because they're like the hacking group, right? So like to send it to all the factions?
I think so.
Ooh, like maybe all the top 5?
Yeah.
The question is, do you want to do that now and potentially tip your hands to the Diamonds, or are you saving that for the day
when
of
Q does the big reveal?
I think we do it. That's part of Q's big reveal, right? We get into the Derby. We're there. We send all of that out. Like, I really think that like what we want to do is divert the Diamonds from the actual event itself. So when we broadcast the video of Ron Pearlman doing the deed, it feels like they are literally stretched too thin to do anything about it.
Yep. On this, you have about I'd say a week in game till the Derby. Like it is actively coming up, and because it came up in a previous session, if you do not do this at the Derby, the Diamonds will execute Brick.
Yeah.
Like they've been pretty clear that's their plans at the Derby. Knowing that, so there's sort of two ways to reach Ares. Now they technically have a like little tiny place in the city with an AI that runs it. You could talk to the AI and hope it gets the information to them and they do something. Or you could go to their actual headquarters, which are about a day's drive outside of the city. They are, in fact, the only faction outside of the city.
Do we have time to go there and not?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, we have like a
executed?
week. Yeah.
You have a week. This would take you 2 days at least.
I think that's a good use of our time, personally,
I agree.
because if we need them to know this, we need them to know this.
Yeah, just as a reminder, when you are outside of the city, contacting people in the city gets much harder. The rest of the city is unused, so there's not like fiber optic networks running from there to here.
I'm just a man with a driving license.
You'll be cut off from the city effectively for 2 days, so it cuts into your prep time, but it does feel like you have some.
Yeah, before we leave, could we talk to the Trace Ericas, just to get that ball moving, because I feel like they're going to be a huge part of like our diversion tactics, and I want to make sure they have time to do what they need to do.
And you're not far from it. Famously, your Chrome Dome's in the Chrome District, just like this apartment. So you're able to head there, and it has become your base as well as the base of the Ericas now that DJ Goth Erica, Prep Erica, and your new favorite Jock Erica
so we have Jock. Is it Jock, Emo, and Bubblegum? Is that kind of what we're vibing with?
It's famously Jock, Goth, and Prep now.
There we go.
Yeah, you're missing Nerd Erica, who we haven't met yet, but is probably somewhere.
Yeah.
And I feel like that fills out the little quadrant or whatever.
Yeah.
Giving Spice Girls.
And I don't think this has to be very long. I think it's more of here's the situation that we find ourselves in. We would like to present you, specifically Jock, Erica, with an opportunity to like push back. We're planning on popping something off at the Derby, and we could really use a distraction somewhere away from the stadium that would pull the Diamonds' attention and potentially some of their resources.
You see them, all three Ericas sort of nodding their head simultaneously. I think it's the other two, and then Jock Erica
she looks to make sure, She
hasn't figured out being in perfect sync with them yet. She'll get there, but she's in training still. And you hear DJ Goth Erica going, I mean, we could do like a pop-up set and then like blow up a building.
Yes.
You're all known to throw a rager from time to time. I leave the creative direction in your capable hands.
Yeah, you see, they sort of turn to Jock Erica and they're like, you could get us a bomb, right? And she thinks for a second, and she thinks it would mean to like not be an Erica. And she's like, yeah, I could get you a bomb.
Oh my God.
This has been her lifelong dream.
Yeah, 100p.
I can get you a bomb. I know people. And they're like, yeah, we'll get you a distraction.
Hell yeah. Pleasure as always, ladies. Appreciate the hell out of you.
One sec, let me write.
Get bomb.
DJ set. The 3 Ericas have a bomb distraction. I will remember what that note means.
It's a wild combination of words.
It's a wild combination of words. Anything else we want to do before we leave the city for a few days?
Will my friends need rebreathers?
Ooh.
Yes, but you know where to get them already.
Okay, cool. I just wanted to make sure this wasn't something that like you'd be like, and they can't breathe.
No. I wouldn't.
You say you wouldn't.
I don't typically throw tricks like that at you.
No, I don't think you would, but I think you'd be like, this would be a fun complication for some dumb shit you did.
No. If you were leaving the city is a rare enough event that I would not assume your characters wouldn't know to be prepared for it.
Do we need to speak to Ivana because this is all happening very soon and this is their person and stuff?
Sorry, I part of that cut away because my internet's so bad.
Oh yeah, no, all good. Ivana, like maybe check in with her, give her some info because we'll be gone for a few, and if we are the main people that are trying to get Brick out of the
She
jail,
know why
and
you
stuff.
disappeared and where you are. That makes sense.
Yeah, so give them an update. I
It-
think they were doing stuff for us, but it was very much like ticking
I think they were
boxes and
done
stuff.
doing things for you.
Mhm.
What they were about to do was
Yeah.
talk to the Red Sands, and then you all realized right before she left that Gorilla did it and called and were like, no, don't go through the front door. Turn around.
Never mind.
Everybody's all cool.
Yeah, you can let her in on everything. She can keep the big things rolling while you're gone.
Yeah.
It did just hit me. In session -1, was you all leaving the city and getting rebreathers and going
Yeah.
to a concert. And
Yeah.
it's sort of cute that this is happening again.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
a
It was
good for full circle moment.
in session -1, and you were just talking to these people right before the rebreathers question came. It was
was
the
the
Ericas
Erica's. Yes.
Yeah.
that got you a car and rebreathers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I feel like that's who I ask again.
Yeah. They're like, yeah, we don't work at the car rental place anymore, but I still know the code to the door. I can just get you a car.
Incredible.
They haven't
Yes.
changed the code in all these years, huh?
You,
It's
you
kinda-
really don't have a job, do you?
No. No.
She looks at the three of you and then she's like, you have a job. You too. You get it.
Ronnie
They
kinda-
didn't
I
change
get
the
it,
passwords.
yeah.
Ronnie kind of defensively puts his hand out to on Earwig, and I say, I would say that this young one here is merely between jobs, right? I think that he's finding his way in the world, and I mean, excellent mechanic work, and I kind of kick my leg that's kind of wonky. This one aside, though, that's not his fault.
That's real sweet of you, Ronnie. That's
Earwig sort of famously unemployed.
Yeah.
He's so sweet.
Potentially
Oh,
unemployable.
unemployable.
Yeah. Hell yeah. It feels like we're sorry, I just opened the chat for the first time and was like, oh, I'd have to ban, and then I was like, Sarah already banned them. Never mind.
Yeah, I got you, babe.
Cool. Yeah, it feels like it's time to leave the city. I think the three of you pile into an SUV and head out of the city. You drive, like I said, it's about a day outside of the city. It is the furthest any of you have been your entire life from Blister City. You're driving and it is just miles and miles. Like I think you drive through at some point one of the fallen cities. Like this used to be a planet where all sorts of other people lived, and it's a sort of horrifying reminder of the stakes here.
Is it okay if I take a beat here? As we're doing this,
Yeah, please.
I think Ronnie, because is it Simon that has the driver's license? So Simon would be the one driving. In my mind's eye, Ronnie's kind of in the back seat, sprawled out a little bit, and he goes, "Can I ask you, fellas, something?"
Do you believe in God? What do you think happens after you die?
What happens when you die?
Oh no.
More like, I know I've kind of taken existence at face value, given that I wasn't really born so much as sprung up from digital parts, but I don't know. This whole thing's got me feeling strange about this. How are y'all feeling about what we've uncovered, about what we've learned? I mean, this is big, but I feel a lot of conflicting emotions, and I'm not sure what the words are.
Admittedly, I'm not surprised that this is the type of thing that these types of people do, but that still pisses me off, to put it frank. But I guess, and I gesture over to the laptop bag that's ratty as hell and stuff like that, with all stickers from every coffee shop that I've ever gone to. And Simon is like, but it is unsettling, but I guess that's the extra fun bit about the stuff that I do is at least I get to make things a little bit more painful for them.
That's a good way to look at it. I honestly, it's really fucked up that Rick might have cared about this guy and this guy was willing to just kill him for that. He's not even involved. He didn't even do anything. Like, I get them killing each other. They're pieces of shit and, they want money, but he's just a person.
Well, I think that's what I mean, though, right? Like, I think you're all phenomenal examples of humanity at its finest, but isn't it a bit strange that we're the ones at the crux of all this? And he kind of gestures out the window to these like ruined cities. You'd think it would be bigger than somebody like Brick, but here we are.
You'd think somebody bigger would care.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the whole thing. Maybe the people who are big don't care. Maybe it's just the little people that care about the little people.
Yeah, man, and that's what it means to be a human?
Yeah. I look over at Simon. Wouldn't you say so? That's
I'd say so.
It sounds kind of grim. I know, but like it's better than nobody caring about nobody,
I suppose that's right.
And for the record, Ronnie, I think you're kind of like an honorary part of the human, situation here. I think you're more of a human than a lot of the motherfuckers that we've met. So.
Agreed.
I appreciate that, Earwig, but hopefully I can find I don't know. The data's. You remember the first time that we were watching, what was that television program? The one with the island and the confusion and the mystery. It was a rerun.
Lost?
Yeah, and remember how mad I was?
Yeah, I do.
I really thought you were going to say Love Island.
Me too.
I need to pause.
Love
Island. And you taught me what the word mad meant.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was a really interesting time to teach you mad, but I think it was a good space for that.
Yeah, it feels like that again, except now my mouth just always tastes like pennies, and I don't know. I don't know. It doesn't sit right. Regardless, I'm happy to be here with both y'all. 'Cause if I was by myself with this shit, fuck.
I don't think I could do it by myself either. I think this would be,
No, not at all. This would be horrifying.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick it back up from this will be horrifying because I feel like that's a great place to end this scene. Yeah, I think the car just keeps driving. Like I said, it's like 24-ish hours outside of the city. It is a long drive. And I think for the last 4 hours at this point, it has just been desert. There's just nothing out here.
If I press play on this, is there like you remember the last time we were here, we let Brick pick the music and it was like Christmas music? Yes. If I press play on this in this, like there is a CD.
Coworker, I forgot that.
Is it like, there's an awkward silence and it's like, let's listen to some music, and I press play and then there's like jingle bells. Oh god.
Oh my god. 1 second.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
On the morning.
No, wrong one. Fuck. Fuck.
So excited.
I I still have that programmed on my soundboard.
Oh
I knew
my
that you
God.
did.
Woo! Yeah, I think you turn on the radio, and I was gonna say it was something else, but I think it's so funny if it's Christmas music, just like it was back then.
Just head in hands. Earwigs head in hands.
I think the Christmas music starts playing, and you all get a text at the same time from the Ericas that's just like a winky face.
Oh God.
They've heard about this. You've told them the story before, and they prepared for it.
Incredible.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Like I said, it's been a few hours of just driving through Sands, and I think at some point you sort of like crest a hill, and in the distance there is a like massive military base. It is fenced. There are, I believe their big thing right now is hot air balloons, just like all sorts of big, fucking armored zeppelins out here. There are like weird spaceships you have never seen. Like nobody in the city has ever really seen this part of Mars, and like when you go to look it up on like like Google Images, like looking at the map, trying to pull it in, it is historically just blacked out. Like you are probably one of a dozen people who will go back to the city having ever seen this place. And yeah, I think there's I think as you're heading in, there's like a big ass fence. It's like lined with guns. And there's just like a little welcome booth.
I love the idea of our windows down as it's blasting. Like it's like silent except for the crunch of the tires on gravel, and this just like blasting out the windows as we like slowly come to a stop at the gate.
Yeah. I think you pull up to the gate and there's like a robot sitting in the thing, just covered like 4 inches deep in dirt. Like nobody comes out here. I think it takes a second. It like powers up. You see like sand fall off. It's like, greetings, welcome to AresNet. Are you an approved visitor?
Don't worry about. Yes, we are approved visitors.
Great. I'm going to scan your license plate.
Fuck.
Uh-oh.
And you get like a little like drone flies out of the thing to scan your license plate,
shit.
and you see a little like red light flashes on it, and then all of the turrets aim at your car. It's like, you're not on the approved visitors list. Why don't you get on out of here?
I want to lean out the window a little bit and go, I'm sorry there, fellow digital contraption. We are not on the approved list.
I'm not a digital contraption. I'm being piloted by a man in the upper city.
Oh shit. Where in the upper city are you from?
He gives an address, and it's the address you used to have.
No shit.
He's in the same apartment complex.
Wait.
We're from there too, man. Get out. Did they ever fix that monoxide leak?
No.
Damn. Are you high as a kite right now?
No.
Oh.
It's good for you. You figured it out. We just kind of blocked that area off, you know?
Yeah, I just got new lungs. It's chill.
See, you get it. You get it.
Hey, well, listen, man. I know
I'm so sorry. I'm gonna have to blow you to smithereens.
Oh, no, I don't think you're gonna need to do that. See, we came out all the way here. We've got some information for the bigwigs here. We weren't really sure how to make contact, so we decided to drive on out ourselves. We've been working with the Big Five, and AresNet was our last stop. I'm happy to
I'll need you to fill out some paperwork. And he
that's what
like just grabs a tablet next to him, and you like hands it to whoever. I was gonna say whoever's driving, but we do know it's Simon driving.
That's the best person to hand paperwork to.
Yes.
Don't hand
a
it to
big
me.
tablet is like, I'm gonna need that in triplicate. Fill it out 3 times.
No, he's really good at that. He's really good at that.
Yeah, it'll be at least an hour of filling out paperwork.
Mm-hmm.
But you get it all filled out.
while Simon's filling it out, I'm like, hey, let me actually help you. I'm gonna get out of the car and try to brush some of the sand off this robot just to make it so like his camera lenses can see a little bit better, all that stuff. And just be making small talk with this guy.
Absolutely.
Yeah, this guy, not at all passionate about his job, will blow you to smithereens because it's a good paycheck.
Yeah.
No, I'm tracking.
I think as you
listen,
chat to this guy a bit, you do discover for the most part, AresNet just does not get up to like AI shit. They're like, yeah, we have these like robots. They're all piloted by some underpaid guy on the other side of the world.
Incredible.
Unlike anything in real life.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've never heard of
AIs
that
are real.
before.
I don't know what that is.
Like, yeah, most of the people in the building got work doing this. I'm surprised you all didn't.
I well,
Weird. Were you not on the group? Yeah. Were you just
on
like
the
not
what?
on the building group chat or?
We stopped reading our emails after a while.
this one's got a job, and I don't.
You're unemployable. I get it.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, you get it. You get it. I like to work for. I like to call myself a freelancer.
Yeah, that's
know.
what we all like to call ourselves.
Yeah, and this
How
one's
you end up watching a dead
Damn.
security feed all day long.
it's not the worst one. That's not the worst you could do. That's a pretty okay gig.
Yeah, I might get to shoot someone today.
Yeah, you might. I would really rather you.
This is an exceptionally trigger happy individual.
I'm really not that trigger happy. Just,
I think we
I-
need that.
the other thing I'm supposed to be doing in this job is watching a camera where nothing's on it. I gotta watch desert footage for 9 hours a day.
Damn. Is that meditative or like?
No.
You feel like just sort of dying.
And
a
if I
little bit.
unplug from it, they'll kill me.
Oh, absolutely fair. Absolutely fair.
You have a job. You look like a
Yeah, I
job.
do.
Yeah.
Finish up. the
Yeah, I know
paperwork.
what it's like to be shackled to a corporation.
Who'll
with
kill
a
you if you
set
don't
amount of
do-
hours. Yeah,
meet your
associated with a series of numbers as my identification. I know that. Anyway, this paperwork is done.
Thanks. He takes it back. He's like, and they could get back to you in a few. He like types a few things on the computer. He's like, oh, what do you know? An opening came in. Why don't you all come on through?
Oh, thank God.
Thank you for that. And sorry, what was your name?
I'm not supposed to give that out.
All right, I'm just gonna call you Kyle.
Nice to meet you.
Thanks, Kyle.
And I think as you drive past, his head turns to the initial angle he was at, and he's just looking at desert footage again. This will be the most interesting thing that ever happens to him at this job.
Yeah.
At least we made his day something different.
Yeah, I think while you were chatting with me, he mentioned that he fired a gun at
Like tumbleweed or something.
a tumbleweed once, and had to pay back for ammunition. And he's like, I'm gonna have to be working here forever now.
Oh
snap.
God.
Anyway, you drive past. You head to the. He like gives you an area in here to drive down. This base, unlike everything you've been driving through for the last 24 hours, is neither empty nor torn down at all. I think as you get a little further in, you enter like a new bubble, sort of like the one around Blister City. You all did not know AresNet had one of these. And I think you're starting to drive past a number of like people, and you have like your identification, your place where you're supposed to go. But like they're just like people who live here. It's like its own sort of like little city.
Yeah.
The same way it is sort of when you drive like on a military base in real
Yeah.
life, where it's like, yeah, there's a whole fucking city here. It's weird.
Is the air good though?
Yeah, I think you're driving through, like once you are in the bubble,
Yeah.
the little warning on your respirators stops going off, and it's like, no, you can breathe here. And I think you, like roll down the windows, and it's like, oh, the air's actually nice.
I was gonna
here.
say, is it like lower city good in here?
It's like a little better than lower city good. This is the crispest air you'll ever have in your life.
Damn. I can't even appreciate it, but I'm happy for you guys.
2 out of 3
It'll
of you
taste the
probably
same.
cannot appreciate this.
The little warning, like how you have like a low air warning on your like your little like respirator tracker, like that like poor quality air just like turns off for a second, like it just flickers off. You know what I mean? Like, whoa.
I'm just like, oh shit.
Or like
this is-
the fan
You're-
stops having to work so hard, so your lungs are a little bit quieter now.
Your
Yeah,
check
this is the
engine light
first
stops
time.
glowing, and you're like, I'm
Yeah.
not asking. hey, the
Oh, this
lights
is
off.
brilliant.
Great.
Like,
It's been that
lights
check
off.
engine light's been on for 2 years.
Correct.
Yeah, you drive down though. You head to where he tells you to head, and you drive into like a small building that he referred to as reception. I think as you all come in, there's someone like sort of like very hurriedly trying to turn computers on, and they're like, "Hey, we haven't had a visitor in a while."
Yeah, you no rush.
Yeah, no worries. I got the computer up. He has not sent me your paperwork yet. What are you here for?
We're hoping to speak to, I guess, I don't know what your hierarchical structure is, but probably management.
Okay. Why?
We have some information that we think might be beneficial for your business model here on Mars.
How the fuck did an MLM get through the gate?
Not that kind of. Listen, no, sorry. I recognize my pitch is strange. Is there? I assume we're just like in an open foyer.
Yeah, you're just sort of in an open foyer.
Yeah.
There's like hundreds of seats here. Like this place was built when they were like, oh yeah, people will come visit here.
Yeah.
And then, Earth fell
Mhm.
and
Mhm.
now we have a reception center that's unused because nobody new ever comes here.
I guess, department-wise, do you have like a fraudulent sales group?
No. What's the information you have? Like, we have information purchasers already. Did you not just get in contact with?
This is different. This is not like purchasable information.
She's like, okay, one sec. That's interesting. Can you give me like an edge of it and I can get you with?
Can we? I looked at you. Can we?
Yeah,
No.
I'm just gonna like kind of call a spade and say, we have reason to believe that there is a faction working with, and I'm gonna forget right now,
Crusade.
the Crusade, and using AresNet merchandise.
Yeah. And she steps behind the computer and she's like, going to dial management.
Yeah,
I think
because you said
The Crusade.
Yeah, I think
Crusade
you
and
get-
Ares merchandise.
Yeah.
I think she like ushers you into like a very dusty old meeting room that has not been used in years off reception here. She's like, sorry about you get it.
Yeah.
And
Right.
you get a series of new middle managers.
Oh,
And you give them the same like edge, and they're like, yeah, this one's above me. Like, don't tell me information hierarchy. And they just keep like pushing
Yeah.
the buck up.
I
kinda
look at these two like, we'll be here for just a little bit. Just a little bit.
In my mind,
People
it's like
just start kicking it up the can.
it's a montage of us like being perfectly still, and like the background, and like we're just like swapping offices with someone like getting like progressively more sweaty and like nervous.
Have you ever seen it? Goes around sometimes. There's the scene of them trying to buy a car.
Yes,
and
yes, that one. And that's what I was just thinking too.
I can't remember the name of that show. Fresh Off the Boat, maybe.
Fresh off the boat, I think it is.
Yeah. There's a scene of them trying to buy a car. And it's just them going through like 80 different middle managers and being like,
Oh
well,
my
let me talk
God.
to your boss. That is what's happening here. But you're not even asking at some point. Like they're coming in and they're being like, okay, so I heard someone's working with the Crusade. You have information? You are like, yeah. And they're like, okay, I'm going to pass this off to my boss. But each of them seems to have to meet you briefly before their boss will take the phone call.
At some point, I do look over to Simon and be like, "Is this what having a job is like?"
Yeah. Most of the time it is just meetings that could be emails, yes.
Are you
There's
okay?
some Simon has like shows like had like a vest or something on and shows like all these energy drinks like that are like I'm ready.
I think each of the managers has also been like bringing you something. So it's like, oh, here's a company hat while I'm here. Here's like a pen. Here's a water bottle. Here's
We're
like
just
a
decked out in Ares net.
one of them
Just-
came from lunch. They like bring you all sandwiches.
that's really nice.
Yeah, but I think like by the time it's like you have like 13 shirts, like 4 hats. You have like some of all of the company swag, and they just keep being like, here you go, and I'm gonna go call a manager. This is for you while you wait. They just keep handing you new.
Oh my god.
You're starting to get repeats of some of the swag at this point.
Mhm, mhm, mhm,
What
And
are
I
you gonna
think
do with this?
eventually, after a lot of this, in fact, you get to. I should have been looking this up while I was chatting. Oh, fuck you! Don't do this to me. I opened the PDF and it was like, what if I didn't want to give you that page? Let me see. Dun, 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 faction play. Aries net. Oh no, I never named the person who's in charge of the faction. Good on me. I didn't assume we were going to talk to them.
You should never assume those kinds of things, Keegan.
Yeah.
You should know better with us.
I do think, yeah, eventually, like a strange sort of robot walks in the room. He's like, I'm Mr. Aries.
The
Yeah, my father was Senor Aries.
Oh, so you like it's like I just kind of thought it was like a cool name. You actually like that's just your name. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
first name Mr., last name Aries. And you see the robot sets and he's like, so I hope this is good. They pulled me out of golf for this.
Yeah, man. Sorry, don't want to fuck up your swing here. We'll just cut to the chase then. And I'm gonna pull out like a little manila folder that's got like the coffee rings on it, you know, set it down and put it in front. And just say, so I'm assuming you're familiar with James Pearlman Jr.'s murder, correct?
Yeah.
Are you aware that he was trying to coordinate with the Crusade to open up arms dealerships here on Mars, circumventing the contract that y'all had?
And you see he's quiet for a second, and you see one of the little robot hands like reach up and like tries to snap. The fingers don't make any noise when you do that. Like, I think it is in this moment that you're like, oh, this is wherever the CEO is. He is piloting this robot from somewhere else.
Yeah.
And you hear him talking to someone clearly off camera that's like, hey, pick up that file. And in a moment, someone like walks through the door and they're like, I'm just going to take this and we're going to scan it in real quick. She like runs back out of the room. And I think after a few seconds, he like looks back at you all and is like, okay. Yeah. Sorry, we did know that.
Right.
How did you know that?
We're what you would call freelancers. We find ourselves with a lot of detailed information from time to time. We happened to stumble upon this one and wanted to bring it to the attention of the Big Five. We've been working with other factions, but just hadn't quite had the chance to make it around.
Yeah, I think you see the secretary comes back in with your file and like sits it down. And I think before he's able to speak, you all might clock something here. Can I have you all give me, whoever feels like making this, give me a skulk.
Can we all do it?
Yeah, you can all do it, or you can try to help a person like increase their roll.
Sick. Sick.
I'll help.
Cool.
Where is it? Because I don't think I have skulk.
Yeah, it'd be. I think you have drive
Operate.
under operate.
Yeah.
Oh, yep. Cool. I
Um,
rolled a 33.
Okay, cool.
I got a 23.
I got a 31.
Okay,
Nice.
cool. So everyone got that. That's great.
We're all so
Earwig,
good at this.
I think you would be the first one to catch this.
Okay.
Which is that sort of as she like bends down to put your file back down, you notice she has a phone on her that is the exact make and model of the phone you found in Rob Pearlman's apartment. That burner phone he had,
Yeah.
where he was sending text to one person you didn't know who.
Yeah.
You see she has a matching model, and it's like, oh, this is an Aries net phone.
Oh shit.
Like you hadn't, it was like, oh, this could be any phone. I haven't seen one of these before, but like whatever. And I think like
Aries
in
net
this moment,
phone.
it's like, oh, it's because they normally don't leave the space.
Yep.
And I think you clock that for a second. And he's going to keep going because he does not know you've clocked this bit of information. He's like, okay, so I understand freelancers come across information sometimes. I need to know where you got it from.
I'm trying to think of how we would answer that because we kind of like gave all the information kind of tracking through like the doctored footage, like everything like that. Yeah, you know, I think
A lot of places, I think
think
is
Ronnie,
Yeah.
I think Ronnie would be honest in this.
Yeah,
And I just want to,
explain.
yeah, and just be like, well, our friend was framed for this
Okay,
action.
yeah, this is what he's looking for is,
Yeah.
I guess, more why
we care.
why you found why
Yeah.
you were able to put this information together and not that you got it all in one place. I think clocking that this phone, he has been like, to you all right now, it'd be clear he's been the one who fed the information to Brick, potentially to the other factions that, or not to Brick, sorry. He's the one who fed the information on on James to Ron,
Yeah.
and then probably fed that same information to the other factions. Like,
Yeah.
even if they aren't aware, that is probably how they got this information. He's
Yeah.
like, I did not give you this, so you're either one of the factions who's put it together and I'm at war with somebody right now, or something else is going on. And it is something else is going on. Right? And he's like, okay, yeah, no, we knew about this information and we made sure it was dealt with.
Okay.
So, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to connect the dots here. Was taken care of in that the Pearlmans still have access to a high level of financial liquidity and the ability to act upon it. Like, you're gonna have to explain to me.
So we killed James Pearlman.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
We made sure it was clear it was us. They won't try it again. They're not stupid enough to go against us.
You might want to read those files that we just gave
Is
you.
I know you're playing golf.
Like the diamonds, just like looking at the diamonds had some information on everyone at that. They have a giant server, obviously, with all of this information.
Yeah, I think as you're like drawing the lines between the information from him, like it's one thing to have information. It's a second thing to have somebody go, well, you see, we have this file here showing this, and that file here is showing exactly that. And I think after a few minutes, like between his analyst and you all explaining this to him, he's like, okay, so you think the diamonds were planning to take over the city and we should have killed what? All of the Pearlmans?
Well, I don't know if you need to kill them necessarily, but I do think you have an opportunity to more publicly have a show of control over the situation, certainly.
Okay, I'm listening.
So we are currently, I'm sure you're aware of the Derby coming up next week. I imagine you have some box seats potentially.
For the Derby?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'll be there.
So we were planning on using that to kind of, for our own personal reasons, making a scene against the Diamonds. It would be nice.
It's taking him a second to put this together, and you're saying this, and he's like, you came all this way to get a horse?
I mean, it had not occurred to me that we could get one.
I didn't know you could just get those.
You have horses?
Horses, yes.
I love that we all immediately are like pretty princess.
Wait a second.
We've lost the plot. We're like, horses.
Wait a second. He's like, I mean, yeah, there's you could have used worse blackmail to get horses from us.
I feel like maybe some's getting lost in translation. I don't know if it's windy out on the course or what's going on. I'll just cut to the chase, sir. We are planning on giving the Diamonds a very bad day. We just would like
and
to
you were going
know
to beat him in the race.
of political power, yes. And I guess in horses as well.
I don't think it's a bad idea to combine them. I mean, I think
Yeah,
a day
so.
works.
So what you're looking for is you want me to get a horse and you want me to break their horse's knees, and that's it?
No, No,
You don't
no.
need to be breaking. We would just like to have potentially a factional edge when we go up against this organization, or at least assurance that you are motivated to stand against the diamond should that come.
Yeah, I mean, them falling apart. He's like, the stockholder's gonna be so mad. Okay, yeah, so them falling apart's great for me.
Right.
Let me be clear. Them falling apart, I stand to gain. There's only so much I can play my hand here.
Understood.
That's okay.
The stockholders would not accept me making a public show of doing much more.
That's fine. But you can get us a horse.
I'll get you 3 horses.
Okay. That's
If I have the operate skill and I can drive a car, does that mean I can drive a horse?
yes, please.
Yeah. Yeah, he's like, yeah, and you see him snap again, and he's like, get him the horses.
Wow, we should really we should do this more often. I didn't need to just.
Oh, we need one of those those horse trailers now to bring.
Oh my god, yeah. How are we gonna get
Where are
these
we going to
back?
put the horse?
Oh, you need a horse trailer. Yeah, we'll get you one of those.
Yeah, how do we? Okay.
Oh, they're your horses.
Forever.
God,
Where are we gonna? Where are we gonna put the
I
horses?
just got a challenge.
Just wait till you meet this horse. Things will make more sense here soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, okay, yeah, you got your horses. I'll give you a horse trailer. I suppose you're gonna want guns next.
Yes, absolutely. It's kind of like here's the thing.
How bad of a day do you want the diamonds to have? I guess.
Yeah. Because.
And he's like, I mean, I don't like the idea of the diamonds taking over my city, but my wife is a diamond.
Oh, okay. Which is your wife? No, who's your wife? She's safe. I'm a really good. I'm a really good shot.
And he's like, I don't trust that. She's staying home that day. No worries.
Okay, there you go.
Okay, that's better.
Okay, because I need to know her face if you don't want her to die. But if she's there in a diamond and they try to kill us, but we did come to you about the whole gun thing because you're kind of the gun people that that's your whole thing.
Yeah, and you see he's like looking at something clearly in his hand in real life and not here in front of you, and just like, oh yeah, and those weird gun cultists don't like you very much, do they?
Oh yeah, no,
no. The gun
Okay.
cultists, the override, particularly don't like us as well. But
Yeah, that's sort of their deal.
yeah.
It's nice. You guys have cooler shit. Let's just be tiger on the table. You have cooler guns.
We have cooler guns. Yeah.
We do have cooler guns.
He's like, okay, so I'm gonna have to how to explain this? Okay, yeah, so 3 horses, a trailer, a bunch of guns. Is that all? And you want me to stay out of it?
Yes.
And when the Pearlmans all die, you want me to do a hostile takeover of the rest of their faction and buy their company out? We'll do it. The stockholders are gonna be pissed.
Why would they be pissed?
Because it's gonna be so expensive, and it's outside of the city, so we're gonna have to move their whole operation here.
Don't. Is this jobs?
This is jobs.
Oh my god.
That's fine. I'll simply buy their company out after they all die, which is what you all wanted this whole time.
I want to be just gonna put this in here. I want to be very clear. We're mostly concerned with keeping one specific person alive. If you choose to kill people, that is on your own conscience.
No, you need me to kill so many people for you, and because we're being blackmailed, I have to do it according to the company charter.
That's in you have rules about that?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Like,
It
no
was in the
offense.
information packet if you come through the
I didn't feel that.
Did you not do the informational tour?
Yeah, and he sort of snaps and he's like, oh, and you see she comes back in and like hands you a phone. She's like, if you need us, call us, but I'm going back to golfing. And you see the robot just dies in front of you, just
Okay.
I turn to the crew and go, did he just say he needed to go back to golfing?
Yes. Yeah.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yeah, somewhere on this base, there's a full golf course.
Oh my god.
And you see the most recent manager you talked to before him is like, and I've been instructed to show you to the horses.
Okay. Horse time.
Do we? Mm-hmm. Do we
Mhm.
know what they look like? Like what horses are on this planet? Or is this just like we've only seen horses from like a TV the old like TV shows from Earth?
I will answer this question because it was what I was getting to. You have seen the horses that would do something like the New Kentucky Derby, and the New Kentucky Derby is famous because it is not the Kentucky Derby, and because of that, a horse can be sort of whatever you want it to be.
Okay.
That's beautiful.
This is run by any number of like 24-legged horses. There's a bunch of robot horses. There's a bunch of horses with guns stuck to their butt. There's sort of the idea of a horse is really loose.
Yeah, okay, so it's really like horsepower is kind of what they're stuck on. So it's as long as it's got, yeah, okay.
Yeah, the rules on what a horse is are like it has to have at least 4 hooves and a
Mhm.
mane, and then like there's some like
Mane.
general shapes about its face, and it has to have a tail.
Okay.
And then sort of
Okay.
anything else. If it has more than 4 legs, great.
It's like a minimum.
If it has 4 legs, they don't end in hooves, and the hooves are somewhere else on it, that's also chill. They set some minimum. This is what a horse is, and then like early in the New Kentucky Derby, it was like everyone's horses are on drugs, like a lot of drugs. So you get down here, you get down to the stables, and yeah, these are the sorts of horses that are here.
Incredible.
She's like, so this pin is the ones we were planning to race with. I understand 3 of them are yours now.
Apparently.
Do you have people to ride? Do people ride these, or are they just they go without?
Yeah.
How does this work?
Like you're fucking stupid. She's saying this.
Yeah.
They just go. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, you get on the horse.
No.
It runs.
Oh,
No. Oh.
We have to get on the horses?
Did you hire a different jockey?
Listen, this is not how we saw this going, if I'm being completely honest with you.
To be
Miss.
fair, you could download into a horse, probably. You're a robot, right?
I prefer
Yeah,
my own physical
mm.
autonomy, but I recognize there's a
Yeah, riding. As she says this, riding is also sort of conceptually riding the horse. If you put your consciousness in the horse and the horse runs without a jockey, that's just less weight.
that's fair. You know what? How about, because I don't want to put you out, let me tell you what we're looking for. We would like a horse, potentially with the Simon. What's the name of that technology that makes it so things electronically go dead when it's around it?
oh, like the
Oh,
Like an
EMP.
Correct.
you want the EMP mare?
You have a special one.
one of those to be certain. One with a lot of guns on it. And
Right, the gun pony.
right. And then I'll be honest. Just as close as we can get to a traditional horse. That would be adequate for me.
Yeah, I think she's like, all right, stay
Horse
here.
classic.
And she hands you each an apple. Like, these are for the horses. And walks off. And I think a few minutes later, she comes back. She comes back with sorry, what was the question?
Is it a regular apple?
It's a regular apple.
It's a
These
regular
are for the horses.
This was so clear. Do not eat these fucking apples.
I'm not.
You're looking at this apple. It is grown from a real tree somewhere. It's not like one of those cloned apples you all get. This apple's probably worth more than you've made freelancing your entire life.
I fucking hate this place, y'all.
It's freaking me out.
Mm-hmm.
Taking
Yeah.
back around the corner. And the 3 horses she has with her are the EMP mare. It is a solid chrome horse with a mane made of lightning.
Incredible.
And she's like, okay, so this one can do like an EMP thing, but and she's like pointing at it, and she's like, so like the weird thing is this one's actually mostly not like mechanical. This one's mostly biologic, believe it or not.
I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah, so when the EMP goes off, it doesn't drop dead.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. This one's gun pony, and usually this one just looks like a really traditional horse. Just like a little white. It's slightly short. It's a little fat.
Oh.
Oh my god, I'm in love with it.
And she's like, yeah, and then and she like scratches behind its ear, and its whole butt just opens up. Just like horrifying, like flesh ripping for a moment, and just so many guns. Just turrets literally out the ass.
Does that hurt the horse?
Oh no, none of the horses feel pain anymore. That was bred out of them like 6 generations ago.
This place is so fucked up. I'm sorry. No offense. No offense.
And then she's like, and then for you, here's horse, and she points at the last horse, and it has 30 legs. It is more centipede than horse. She's like, believe it or not, this is our oldest strain of horse. This one's from before, just so you know. This one's from before we bred the pain out of them.
All right.
So you'll need, and she like hands you a bag, and she's like, this is just ketamine. He needs like a lot of it.
Do we get extra, or is that all for the horse?
That's all for the horse. That should last you about a week.
Can I change my mind and get maybe a more unfeeling, less organic being? I think I got a little romantic idea of what I wanted, and now that I see the true horror that you have wrought upon this planet, I don't think I want it anymore. Maybe something a little more titanium. Has never known the soft touch of grass. I think that's more what I'm interested in at this point, because that thing's gonna haunt me for the rest of my unnatural life. I can't tell if it's blinking or grimacing.
Fine, I'll get you a different horse.
Is it supposed to shudder, or is that just breathing? Why are their knees going in so many different directions? They're not supposed to fit like that.
But it's really ketamine yet. Calm down. And she leaves with horse. And she comes back with a fucking horse made of neon or some shit.
Hell yeah.
Oh my god.
I'm
This one
literally
looks like a
crying.
horse if you close your eyes and you're
Yeah.
in the dark.
Yeah, you know what? I think that's actually much more my speed, and I apologize that I ever inferred to you that abomination is desirable amongst men.
You told me you wanted our most traditional horse.
I recognize that I'm not dealing with good people, and that's my bad. I own that. Responsible breedership is not the way here, apparently. The air is clean, but the soul is filthy.
I fucking hate you. I'm full dying.
Oh my god.
I'll be taking my neon flash, and I will be leaving this place. Thank you.
Yeah, she lets you leave with them. I'll have names for them next session. But I'm not trying to name a racing horse on the spot. You
Yeah.
cannot make me.
That's fine.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, some of them do have names.
Oh,
One sec, I know where they are.
Oh my
Sarah,
goodness. That was brilliant.
you can't.
I'm so
You're in
I've
tears,
been-
literally.
I've been holding those horses since before we started.
Just a horse powered by the ketamine. It's like so terrifying.
Remind me of this when we are done with the session, and I will let you in on the backstory of that horse.
Oh my god.
I need
Oh
someone
my
to clip that
goodness.
entire bit though. Just like, please.
Oh
For me.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm writing the timestamp.
I don't know, Sarah. I just think that needs to be like a reel for you. Like that needs to be like
Yeah.
it's just Sarah. This is the advertisement for having her in your game.
Oh man.
Yeah, the air is clean, but the soul is.
I will. Here's my list of horses from previously. Robert Pearlman has a 6-legged horse named Orphan Grinder.
Holy shit.
Fuck yeah.
I know the president of Mars has a horse named Red Rocket. Anastasia Verbansky, who's the head of the company Wassa works at, has a double horse named Market Crash.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That whips, actually.
Ashman Hollow Reality has a horse that's just 2 horse emojis and then the copyright symbol. And then Blister City News Network has a horse named The Truth Shines Through the Darkness of Lies, and it was his first race last time.
Incredible.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Holy
incredible.
shit. Not democracy dies in darkness.
I'm constantly making Democracy Dies in Darkness jokes.
Incredible.
Years
dare
ago, I
you.
ran a D&D campaign, and we had a newspaper, and their tagline was "Society Screams in Silence," and it made me laugh
Oh my god.
every time. Anyway, she's like, "So I'll get these horses loaded up for you on the horse carrier, and you all can get out of here."
I would love that. I would.
Me-
Yeah, that's
No, wait,
good.
you needed guns.
Fuck.
Are you
Oh,
going to be
yeah.
weird about our guns too, or is it just the horses you all are going to be weird about? Because I can hand you off to somebody else if you're going to be weird again.
Just the gun's alive.
I just need to be clear about weird.
Some of them.
Do you mean like having a conscience and a connection to deep moral values? Is that what you mean by weird?
Sorry, are we talking about the guns still or the horses?
You know what? Just take us to the guns.
Take us to the guns.
Yeah,
God.
yeah.
I do give the horse leave the very expensive apple like near the horse. I don't want to touch the apple anymore. The apple is too much. I feel like I'm gonna ruin it.
You see
Yeah.
the neon horse goes to bite at the apple, just its teeth go straight through. Like
This is-
it keeps biting at this apple and it can never eat.
Oh my god.
Oh.
I'm pocketing my apple then.
The other 2 horses eat their apples.
Sleight of hand that apple for sure.
What are you gonna do with this apple?
Shush.
Gun Pony just has a bunch of knives in its mouth.
It just like like an appeal
fully.
spits out the other side.
The MP mare eats the apple like normal because it's the closest thing you have to a normal horse.
Yeah.
Yeah, she takes you over to the weapons lab. Between now and next session, we'll figure out what weapons we want to get heading into the finale. The weapon lab's just as weird. Some of these guns are alive, but they are not AI because this company does
Yeah.
not do AI. That's part of their charter. They have stayed good on their charter. They do not make AIs.
Which is
Oh,
like
right.
so fascinating to the sentient AI walking around the place. Like, yeah, really sticking it to him, you know?
Oh yeah.
It's like, it's only technically an AI if it's an artificial intelligence. All of our intelligences are biological. Neon has a brain. It's not where you think, but he has a brain.
Mm-hmm.
He was a goldfish once.
Oh, that's
I actually kind of love that.
They have really stretchy neurons, so you can sort of move them through the lead tubes. He's sort of all brain if you think
Wait,
about
LED like LED or LED like LEAD?
LED,
Oh, thank
because
God.
he's made of LED lighting. Yeah.
That's what I thought.
I don't know.
Okay.
There's a lot of horrors here that I'm not really. It feels a
And
little.
there are
never-ending.
more horrors.
Wassa was
than-
like, "You're on a lead fucking horse. We're just gonna like road on the side."
Yeah, I think she gets you your guns. We'll know what those look like next session.
Yeah.
And other weapons, armor, etc. I think she brings you back to your car where there are 3 horses like hanging from harnesses on a carrier at the back of your car. Like this isn't a normal horse trailer, but maybe this is just how horses are moved now.
We will make do. Yeah.
Yeah, and get like food or water for
Oh.
them while they.
Right.
or
she's
whatever
like,
it is.
so that's all loaded into the trailer. It like
Okay.
moves through the hook, horrifyingly moving through their body, and make sure they stay at like the optimal amount of food, water, drugs.
Is that like always forever? Do we have to do that after the race?
I mean, you'll have to,
them?
yeah. You have a stable for them, right? That's all really normal horse husbandry.
Don't worry, we got this. We'll be all right.
Okay.
Don't worry about us. We will.
Oh, and then I'm sure you know this. You wanted these horses. You obviously know horse facts. So just remember, if any of them breaks their leg, just bullet to the head.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Have fun. And she closes your car door.
All right. We should leave. That my mouth tasting like pennies
Yeah.
is getting worse. And the desire to blow this place up is high.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
You drive on out of the military base.
With 3 fucking horses
Three.
and a trunk full of guns.
Oh yeah, the horrifying hook through each of the horses also respirates them so they can breathe out here.
Holy shit.
Oh my god.
That's fucked up.
This is insane.
You head back towards the city, and I think we're gonna call it.
Hell yeah.
I think we're gonna call it there, and we can pick up at the Derby next time.
Should we all dress
Leave
as
us like a little bit
jockeys
of space for
instead?
flashbacks if we need them.
I was gonna say like we're jockeys now.
We're jockeys now.
I mean, you could wear giant derby hats. You could wear little jockey outfits. We could go either way. You're wearing something though.
I think ultimately it matters not, because apparently we can project our consciousness into any of these creatures. So
You can at least.
Whoa.
Yeah. Anyway, that's Blister City, everyone.
I love it.
I've been holding horse since before you all know. Hey, we're at the end. This is where we do stars and wishes. I'm going to talk about horse.
Talk about horse.
Talk about horse.
Yeah.
Talk about horse.
So first time I ran this campaign, because this is the campaign from the back of the book. The first time I ran this campaign, we also almost ended on the Kentucky Derby. The new Kentucky Derby is like it is a thing Rob Pearlman loves, because I think it is fun to be like, yeah, he blows all of his money and is like in gambling debt from being here. If you want to meet him, this is where you go. And you all were never like, hey, we want to meet him. So we just did not have a reason to go here till the end.
Yeah, no, we fucking hate that guy.
But when my players did this, they were like, well, obviously the way we get to Rob Pearlman is by beating his horse.
Oh.
So they beat the shit out of a bunch of jockeys and stole their horses. And horse is what we got out of it. It was a
Incredible.
horse centipede.
Yeah.
With 30 legs. He speaks English. We just haven't seen it happen yet.
And we won't.
We won't.
We put
And
him
he's
right back where he
addicted to
came from.
ketamine. Yeah, you won't see it because you put him back. But he wasn't able to be like, my life is agony.
Yeah.
And then he just joined the party after that. They were just like, sometimes you'd be doing something and they'd be like, oh, we also brought horse to this.
I feel as if this creature kind of like emerged from the blackness of this stable, and like preceding it was a wave of energy that made my inorganic body shiver with existential dread, and I was just like, fuck no.
So if you're playing Skyrim and you summon Shadowmare,
Yeah.
that's sort of the situation.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But it's worse.
Just a pool of inky
I love
blackness.
Shadowmare.
Just spiraling out of a hole in the
More
earth is
legs.
horse.
It just keeps coming with more legs.
Yeah, there's just like more legs. You're like, okay, that's enough legs.
Yeah, everyone fell in love with horse because he offered them ketamine because he speaks English.
Yeah.
And he was like, this shit's good, take some.
Love it. Makes my knees not hurt so bad.
Anyway, we're on to stars and wishes.
Yeah.
Who wants to go first?
I'll go first. Stars. I love awkward little man Simon. That's like, here's my kid. I packed him a lunch. Bedtime's at 9. Like, I really enjoyed that. And it was I just enjoy like the role playing between these like 3 characters. Like the like they're it is remarkable to me, given like everything that the characters have gone through. There's still like a core element of like decency, and I love how that's like shining through. Even though, like, let's be clear, I wouldn't say that we are good people, but like I love that there is like a deep sense of like justice and rightness and like serving community that's still like present in the characters. I think that's really wonderful. Wishes, I mean, I feel like it's been the same wish this entire fucking game. It's just like some buck wild cowboy bullshit. Like you've given
why
me,
I gave you horses
you gave
this
me
session.
a horse.
Yes.
You're sending me to a derby. I can astral project into the horse and be in two places at the same time. Like I'm really excited for. I also would like credit for not making a hung like a horse joke because I could have.
Oh fuck! Damn, we
You
missed
reached
out.
higher. No, you reached higher on the
Yeah,
tree.
so I'm just saying, I credit where it's due.
Hey, credit
still-
given.
There's still time.
There certainly is. But I'm really looking forward to like the end of this and kind of having that fuck your money, I have my community kind of end. I'm really excited about that.
Hell yeah.
Who has to go next?
You want to go next?
I always love talking about how great you all are. This game delights me. You all delight me. You're all so fabulous. You're such fabulous people and such fabulous role players. Keegan, you have built a world in which you can pull out horse and it doesn't break it.
That's crazy.
It feels real, and
You have to build up the
Accurate.
horse, but he's always there.
he's always there. And I was like, yeah, this absolutely would exist. And just the casual way with which you have NPCs deliver the worst information I think anybody can give. Just absolute monstrosity level shit. And you're like, no, they don't feel pain anymore, except this one. He can. Like,
He's
What?
addicted to ketamine. He's a horse.
like that feels really good to, or even the casual, oh yeah, if I turn this camera off, they'll kill me. And that just being a fact of the world is so bleak and delicious. And I fucking love this awful place you've built. I love it. It really
Same.
tickles me. Wasa, I do love Simon. I gotta agree with Sarah. What a little guy. What a little fucking guy. Like, I do love that you're weirdly co-parenting now with Swamp Girl Radio. I fucking love that you were actively angry about Rob's bad security. You're like, no, I wanted a challenge. It's Swamp. How dare you? Like, just so and you being like, no, I do work in corporate Mars. I understand all of this. You just quietly going, we're gonna be here.
Just
a
having
while.
the energy drinks, like passing them out, like
Fucking crazy work. What a cool way to ground that.
Yeah, you all thought this whole time Simon's big thing was going to be hacking, and it was actually, you got here and it was like, oh, Simon's thing is understanding corporate lingo.
Yes, you like filling out all the paperwork. Like, no. This is just kind of how it's done. That's the funniest payoff for Simon having a job.
yes.
That you
Agreed.
got us into the Ares Net military base by being a normal person. Because God knows Ronnie and Earwig.
You all would have
couldn't
been shot. You all would have been shot.
We'd be dead.
I saw a moment where I was like, the guns aim at you. This guy's in the booth, and I saw for a second in both of your eyes, you were like, "We're gonna shoot this man.
Yeah, 100%. I was like,
We're
I
gonna
don't
shoot our way
know.
out."
I don't know what the fuck we're gonna do.
So
I
was
would
like,
have killed
hand
all
me
three of you.
We have to kill him. You're right. All right. Like, literally, fucking Sarah, I was literally crying. I need you to know I was literally, there were tears. There were literal tears. Because that was beautiful. That was fucking comedic genius.
Thank you.
But also, that's obvious to everybody watching. Also, I do want to point out, you know exactly when to say, hey, let's take a moment and talk in character about this. I really loved you being like, actually, can we pause here and talk on the road trip? And being like, I feel really bad about this, and giving that moment space. That was beautiful.
Thank
I
you.
love that. That was really got to, I think, the whole heart of this, like you were saying, and you expressed it so fabulously. You both did, and that was really a really cool conversation to have at this penultimate moment. Which is, I just can't wait to see what the fuck this looks like. I can't believe you gave us horses. I can't believe we're jockeys now.
Every single session, you all have been like, we want to do cowboy shit. So you're getting horses, you're doing cowboy shit. It wasn't enough to put you in an arena with a mechanical bull. No. You all wanted more cowboy shit.
I can't believe we're Mars Cowboys and we're going to have guns on horseback. This is going to be awesome.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
Your horse has guns in its ass, okay? Like, it's crazy.
When you were like, here's all the horses, I was like, and Sarah, you were like, all right, these are the horses we need. I'm like, that's crazy work. I fucking love it. EMP
gun pony, EMP mare.
EMP mare, traditional horse neon. Like, that's so good. So good. Yeah, that's me. I'm just excited.
Oh my gosh. Okay, my go. Keegan, I love that you can deal with the bullshit that we throw at you. I respect it a lot because there are so many moments in this where it was just like absolutely tilted wild. I think that the creation of AriesNet and like giving the insight into like these people that are just so far away from Blister City, but seemingly worse in like they're like soulless almost, like they've just like lost the source kind of thing, was really good. And I really like the parallel between them and in particular Ronnie because of that conversation of like like subconscious humanity and stuff, and then you go to this like place where it's people operating machines and like they're not AI, but they are kind of, it's yuck. Mm-hmm. I love that so much. Sarah, I loved that scene as well as I was also crying. I almost died. I thought that was brilliant. Just everything with Ronnie in this was a really exciting thing. And for Earwig, it was just the adamant, like, I understand that I am unemployed. And like, like laying into the bit was great. And I also I love our party being freelancers and then getting these 3 extremely expensive apples and then feeding 2 of them to these horses that we're going to have somehow. And then also the 3 of us, immediate distraction of like, wait, what do you mean we're going to get 3 horses? And the CEO's just grand plan and all of us like, we did not we did not ask for any of this.
No, but I have to because you're gonna blackmail me.
Like, oh no, that shit killed me.
It was so funny. It was so good. And yes, I thought that this was masterful. I'm very excited for the next session because we get to ride horses and see what chaos we have created.
Hell yeah. Yeah, this was a lot of fun. I'm in love with these characters. I'm gonna be sad to see them go. I'm glad I didn't have to blow all 3 of you up this session out of nowhere. Yeah, I was really that like scene where I just sort of stepped back and you all had that conversation in character was incredible for me. Just like, hey, everything worked out. This went the exact way I wanted it to go. Was just like a lot of fun. I'm very glad to play with a group where I can be like, yeah, let me describe the setting and why it matters. That's like, oh yeah, one sec, let us take this from here.
We got it. Don't worry.
We understand, Joe.
Yeah. Yeah, that feels like it. I guess Wishes is. Fuck y'all, this is coming up. I'm so excited.
I know, it'll be good.
I'm so excited.
Like there's so little to say for Wishes at this point. Like we have 1 session left.
Yeah, I hope the Ericas get their moment as well. Like I also want that blowed up building and like not us riding into the sunset, but probably away from the sunset because it is like, a bomb.
Erica's just doing light domestic terrorism in the middle of a DJ set. There's Gorilla doing whatever they're gonna do next session.
Oh my god, yeah, I forgot Gorilla's gonna be doing something.
Yeah. We'll have to figure out exactly what that is, but like we talked to him last session and he was like, yeah, I'll help out.
Whatever that means.
Yeah, I mean, like, I think how this will work is probably I will be like, hey, at some point if something comes up, feel free to take a flashback and we can look at how we prepped one of the other factions to do this. Because
I
like
love that.
we have enough allies to sort of figure it out without needing to go into detail about what that exactly is before we get there.
Sick.
But yeah, that feels like it. I think in theory we'll be back in 2 weeks, but we said that last time and it was 4 months. So who knows?
We'll see you when we see you. But
oh wait, I have a puppy now. You all want to see my puppy?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Everybody needs to see this beautiful puppy.
Puppy time.
She's so passed out. She did not wake up when I shook her.
Aw.
Maybe next time.
Next
Oh.
time.
For the finale.
For the finale.
finale.
Big
Time.
tobacco.
Let's all wave at the camera. Say, we hope you enjoy your pizza. And we'll see
Enjoy
you
your pizza.
later.
Hope it's neon.